Carroll Smith Jr., widely known as Will Smith, was born on September 25, 1968, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He grew up in a middle-class household, the son of Caroline Bright, a school board administrator, and Willard Carroll Smith Sr., a refrigeration engineer and former U.S. Air Force veteran. Raised in the Winfield neighborhood alongside three siblings, Smith was educated at Overbrook High School, where he displayed early signs of intellectual curiosity and an inclination toward performance and entertainment. His early nickname, Prince, for his charming and persuasive demeanor, would later evolve into his rap alias, The Fresh Prince. Rather than pursuing college, Smith directed his energy into music, forming a rap duo with his childhood friend Jeffrey Towns, known as DJ Jazzy Jeff and The Fresh Prince. Their music, noted for its light-hearted tone and clean lyrics, distinguished itself in the late 1980s hip-hop scene, culminating in the first-ever Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance in 1989 with the hit Parents Just Don't Understand. This early success laid the groundwork for Smith's crossover into television and eventually film, positioning him as a pioneering figure in the convergence of hip-hop culture and mainstream entertainment. His early life and career trajectory underscore his adaptability, charisma, and innate understanding of audience engagement, attributes that would become hallmarks of his expansive professional portfolio. Will Smith's entrance into mainstream media was solidified by his breakout role in the NBC sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which aired from 1990 to 1996. The series, which mirrored aspects of Smith's real life, featured him as a street-smart teenager from West Philadelphia sent to live with affluent relatives in Bel-Air, California. The show's blend of humor, social commentary, and cultural representation resonated strongly with audiences, propelling Smith into national stardom. His performance was characterized by a blend of comedic timing, emotional depth, and relatability that laid the foundation for his transition into film. Post-television, Smith pursued cinematic roles with strategic precision, first testing the waters with supporting appearances before securing leading roles in major studio productions. His early film successes included 6 Degrees of Separation, 1993, where he displayed a dramatic range that defied expectations of a sitcom actor, followed by the blockbuster hit Bad Boys, 1995, which marked his foray into action cinema. Smith's dynamic presence, ability to connect with audiences across demographics, and sharp instinct for commercially viable projects elevated him quickly within Hollywood. His conscious effort to balance critical respectability with mass appeal set a new template for African-American actors navigating a predominantly white entertainment industry, marking him as both a box office draw and a transformative figure in 1990s pop culture. These foundational years would become a model for aspiring artists aiming to cross mediums successfully. Smith's cinematic ascent accelerated with the release of Independence Day, 1996, a science fiction epic that grossed over $800 million worldwide and established him as a global leading man. This success was swiftly followed by Men in Black, 1997, a sci-fi comedy that further cemented his international star power. The film's unique blend of humor, action, and supernatural elements played to Smith's strengths, while his chemistry with co-star Tommy Lee Jones drew widespread acclaim. As the 1990s progressed, Smith became emblematic of the summer blockbuster, consistently headlining high-grossing films that showcased his versatility and audience appeal. These years also saw the release of successful music albums, with hits like Gettin' Jiggy With It and Miami maintaining his presence in the music charts. Despite his rising fame, Smith was deliberate in crafting a wholesome and approachable public persona, often avoiding roles or lyrics that clashed with his family-friendly image. This dual success in music and film positioned him uniquely among his peers, reinforcing his cultural ubiquity. As he entered the 2000s, Smith began taking on more nuanced roles that tested his dramatic capacities, signaling a shift from entertainer to serious actor. His consistent success, work ethic, and strategic career choices earned him comparisons to Hollywood legends, while his presence helped redefine the landscape for black actors in leading roles during a pivotal era in American cinema. His crossover ability was not just exceptional. It was unprecedented, shaping industry expectations around multifaceted talent. The early 2000s marked a turning point in Smith's career, characterized by a deliberate shift toward complex dramatic roles. His portrayal of Muhammad Ali in the biographical drama Ali, 2001, directed by Michael Mann, signaled a significant artistic evolution. The role demanded physical transformation, emotional depth, and a profound engagement with historical and cultural narratives. Smith's performance earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, along with critical respect previously elusive to entertainers transitioning from comedy or music. The film demonstrated his willingness to challenge himself and broaden his artistic range, a decision that opened the door to more emotionally demanding projects. In 2006, Smith starred in The Pursuit of Happiness, a poignant biographical drama alongside his son Jaden Smith. His portrayal of Chris Gardner, a homeless salesman striving for a better future for his child, garnered widespread acclaim and his second Oscar nomination. These films highlighted Smith's ability to convey vulnerability and resilience, expanding public perceptions of his capabilities as an actor. While continuing to headline commercial hits, such as the Men in Black sequels and I Am Legend 2007, Smith maintained a delicate balance between mass-market appeal and artistic credibility. His strategic role selection and commitment to excellence reinforced his reputation as a multifaceted artist capable of commanding both box office success and critical accolades, further solidifying his place in Hollywood's pantheon. The 2000s, therefore, marked his evolution from a box office star to a serious, bankable actor with enduring cultural and artistic relevance. Smith's personal life has played a prominent role in shaping public perception and deepening the narrative surrounding his professional achievements. Married to actress Jada Pinkett Smith since 1997, the couple has 2 children, Jaden and Willow, both of whom have forged successful paths in entertainment. The Smith family has frequently been at the center of media discourse, often praised for their openness, creativity, and contributions to cultural dialogue, though not without facing scrutiny. Smith has spoken publicly about his dedication to personal growth, family values, and spiritual exploration, often drawing from disciplines ranging from Scientology to self-help literature. This openness has been reflected in his memoir, 2021, which provides an introspective account of his upbringing, fears, relationships, and journey to stardom. Professionally, Smith has ventured into entrepreneurship and philanthropy, founding the multimedia company Westbrook Incorporated and supporting various educational and environmental causes. His commitment to using fame as a platform for empowerment and education has been widely recognized. However, his public image faced unprecedented challenges following the 2022 Academy Awards, where he slapped comedian Chris Rock on stage in response to a joke made about Jada Pinkett Smith. The incident led to widespread controversy, a formal apology from Smith, and a 10-year ban from attending the Oscars. This moment significantly altered the public discourse surrounding Smith, prompting reflection on celebrity culture, masculinity, and personal responsibility within the entertainment industry. The fallout from the incident remains a defining chapter in his public life, reshaping the legacy of an otherwise meticulously crafted career. Despite the challenges posed by the 2022 Oscars controversy, Smith's performance in King Richard, 2021, earned him his first Academy Award for Best Actor, portraying Richard Williams, the father and coach of tennis legends Venus and Serena Williams. The role exemplified Smith's dedication to character immersion, capturing the nuance, complexity, and determination of a man often misunderstood, yet pivotal in shaping 2 of the most influential athletes of the modern era. The film was praised for its sensitive portrayal of Black fatherhood and ambition, and Smith's Oscar win was seen as both a professional milestone and a complicated moment of triumph overshadowed by the events of the same night. In the aftermath, Smith issued multiple public apologies and withdrew from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. He undertook a period of public introspection, largely retreating from the spotlight while maintaining an active presence on social media, where he emphasized themes of healing, growth, and redemption. This phase of his career is marked by a dual narrative of artistic recognition and personal reckoning that reflects the evolving complexities of fame in the 21st century. As he navigates his path forward, Smith remains a figure of intense public interest, emblematic of both the heights of global stardom and the fragility of public trust in an era shaped by viral media and cultural scrutiny. Whether this chapter marks a turning point or a cautionary tale remains a subject of ongoing public and academic analysis. The long-term trajectory of his legacy will depend on the balance between his past contributions and the evolution of his public persona in future years. In the broader context of global media, Will Smith has played a pivotal role in advancing the international appeal of American cinema and the visibility of African-American actors on a global stage. During the height of his cinematic dominance in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Smith was regularly ranked among the most bankable stars worldwide, with his films often opening at #1 in international markets, including the United Kingdom, Australia, and across Asia. His clean-cut image, cross-cultural charisma, and ability to transcend genre and demographic barriers contributed to his universal appeal. Smith's characters often embodied a blend of heroism, vulnerability, and wit, making them relatable across cultures. Moreover, his influence extended beyond acting to production and content creation through companies like Overbrook Entertainment and Westbrook Incorporated, which helped foster diverse storytelling and representation in Hollywood. Through these ventures, Smith not only maintained control over his career, but also enabled platforms for underrepresented voices. His willingness to engage with global issues, whether through humanitarian initiatives or socially conscious content, further cemented his role as a cultural ambassador. This global influence underscores the power of celebrity as both a commercial and socio-political force. Smith's trajectory is not merely a story of personal success, but one of global cultural exchange, where entertainment becomes a vehicle for bridging identity, nationality, and experience. In doing so, he has not only expanded the global perception of African American talent, but has helped redefine the metrics of success in international cinema, positioning himself as a touchstone for 21st century global stardom. Throughout his career, Will Smith has demonstrated a rare capacity for reinvention, a quality essential to maintaining relevance in an industry characterized by constant flux. As media platforms evolve from traditional film and television to digital content and streaming services, Smith adeptly adapted his approach to content creation and audience engagement. His early embrace of YouTube and social media, particularly from 2017 onward, marked a strategic rebranding that aligned his public persona with a new media landscape. Through high-production vlogs, motivational content, behind-the-scenes footage, and candid reflections on life and career, Smith reconnected with younger audiences who knew him more from memes than movies. This digital renaissance significantly contributed to his public rehabilitation and expanded his influence into motivational speaking and lifestyle branding. His YouTube channel quickly garnered millions of subscribers, while his Instagram and TikTok accounts attracted widespread engagement, reflecting a genuine understanding of the culture and algorithms driving modern celebrity. In tandem, Smith launched ventures like the series Will Smith's Bucket List and Best Shape of My Life, blending entertainment with themes of aging, resilience, and transformation. These projects allowed him to narrate his journey in a raw, unfiltered manner, offering insights into his physical, mental, and emotional struggles. This transparency not only humanized a global icon, but also fostered deeper connections with fans across generational lines. By leveraging digital platforms not as mere promotional tools but as storytelling arenas, Smith redefined what it means to be a 21st century entertainer, one who builds community, shapes culture, and controls the narrative beyond studio system. Will Smith's career is also distinguished by his astute understanding of the entertainment business, not only as an actor, but as a producer, strategist, and entrepreneur. His business acumen became evident with the founding of Overbrook Entertainment in 1997, alongside longtime business partner James Lasseter. The company produced a string of successful films and television projects that both starred Smith and highlighted diverse talent, such as Hitch, 2005, The Karate Kid, 2010, and Annie, 2014. This move toward production allowed Smith to exercise greater creative control over his projects while also supporting emerging voices in the industry, particularly actors and filmmakers of color. In 2019, he co-founded Westbrook Incorporated, a next-generation media company aimed at producing premium content across platforms. Westbrook quickly became a significant player in the entertainment landscape, involved in the production of King Richard and several innovative multimedia projects. Smith's ventures have not only diversified his income streams, but positioned him as a key figure in the transformation of Hollywood's production and distribution models. His strategic investments span technology, wellness, and sustainability, reflecting a vision that extends beyond film. He's been involved in companies like Just Water, an eco-friendly water brand, and Dreamers VC, a venture capital firm connecting Japanese investors with U.S. startups. These entrepreneurial efforts underscore his evolution from entertainer to global brand. Smith's capacity to merge creative talent with business intelligence demonstrates a comprehensive mastery of the entertainment ecosystem, situating him not merely as a performer, but as a visionary architect of cultural influence. Through ownership, equity, and innovation, he exemplifies how modern artists can navigate and shape industry paradigms, advocating for inclusion, representation, and long-term legacy in ways that echo far beyond the screen. Integral to understanding Will Smith's enduring impact is an exploration of his cultural symbolism and how his public identity has mirrored, shaped, and at times disrupted dominant narratives surrounding race, masculinity, and personal success in contemporary American life. From the outset of his career, Smith strategically distanced himself from the aggressive lyrical content and imagery common in late 1980s and early 1990s hip-hop. Instead, he opted for a more approachable, humor-infused, and parent-friendly image that not only resonated with a broad demographic, but also challenged industry expectations regarding what a successful young black entertainer could look and sound like. In doing so, he became a symbol of positive black masculinity, one that embraced intelligence, compassion, discipline, and family values. His on-screen roles consistently reinforced this portrayal. Whether as a loving father in the pursuit of happiness, a real-life icon in Ollie, or the determined patriarch in King Richard, Smith offered audiences a nuanced depiction of black manhood rooted in dignity, resilience, and ambition. These portrayals subverted long-standing Hollywood tropes that often relegated black men to supporting roles or one-dimensional caricatures. Off-screen, his influence extended into fashion, vernacular speech, and youth identity, especially during the Fresh Prince era, where his style and swagger defined a generation. Even the controversy surrounding him, particularly the 2022 Oscars incident, sparked complex, global conversations about race, emotionality, masculinity, and public accountability. Through his visibility, Smith continues to be both a mirror and architect of shifting cultural ideals, reflecting the tensions and aspirations of a society grappling with representation, identity, and the costs of fame in an age of relentless scrutiny. Will Smith's influence extends beyond the entertainment industry and into broader conversations about personal transformation, purpose, and legacy, elements that have become central to his identity in the later stages of his career. While once defined predominantly by charm, action hero charisma, and box office dominance, Smith has increasingly positioned himself as a thought leader whose insights on life, fear, and self-mastery carry significant cultural weight. This shift began to crystallize in the mid-2010s as he became more active on social media platforms, using them not for promotion alone, but as avenues for reflection, accountability, and vulnerability. Through carefully curated vlogs, motivational talks, and deeply personal projects like Best Shape of My Life, he chronicled both his physical journey and mental health struggles, offering audiences an unfiltered look at the toll of maintaining perfection in public life. Rather than running from failure, Smith leaned into it, turning his missteps into lessons and his insecurities into universal points of connection. His content became more than branding. It became a medium of mentorship. Interviews, books, and speeches have echoed recurring themes: self-discipline, emotional courage, the pursuit of purpose, allowing Smith to redefine what celebrity wisdom might look like in the 21st century. He also drew on his own hardships, career lows, public scandals, and private doubts, not as liabilities, but as pivotal moments that shaped his character. In this new phase, Smith embodies not just the star, but the seeker, the man determined to grow beyond his accolades, to inspire not through perfection, but through perseverance and truth. Will Smith's multifaceted legacy is more than the story of a movie star. It is a mirror reflecting the evolution of fame, identity, vulnerability, and redemption in modern society. Across decades, his life has unfolded like a cinematic arc, beginning with youthful charisma and rising through layers of professional triumph, personal transformation, public controversy, and private introspection. His journey is one of calculated ambition and deep emotional reckoning. From the clean-cut rapper of the 1980s to the reigning king of the summer blockbuster in the 1990s and 2000s, to the soul-searching digital sage of the 2010s, Smith has demonstrated the rare ability to evolve in alignment with his audience and the culture at large. As a husband, father, businessman, philanthropist, and artist, he has embraced complexity and contradiction, refusing to be reduced to a single narrative or identity. His memoir, his fitness journey, and his public apologies reflect a new understanding of authenticity, not as flawlessness, but as truthfulness. Even the darkest moments, like the 2022 Oscars incident, are part of this larger tapestry, revealing the costs of celebrity and the depths of self-examination it sometimes demands. Rather than retreat, Smith has chosen to rebuild, not only his image, but his internal foundation. In doing so, he offers an invaluable modern parable, that greatness is not defined by perfection, but by resilience, responsibility, and the will to keep growing. As his story continues, it invites audiences not just to watch, but to reflect, evolve, and rise alongside him. Will Smith's journey from a teenage rapper in Philadelphia to a globally recognized icon in entertainment is a testament to his strategic acumen, emotional intelligence, and relentless adaptability. His early success with DJ Jazzy Jeff laid the foundation for a career that seamlessly transitioned into television and then film. In every phase, Smith has demonstrated a remarkable ability to reinvent himself without losing the essence of his identity. He chose roles that were not only commercially successful, but culturally significant, offering fresh representations of Black identity in mainstream media. From science fiction to biopics, from comedic roles to emotionally complex performances, his versatility has been central to his longevity. Yet Smith's influence extends beyond the screen. He has become a motivational figure, an entrepreneur, and a digital storyteller. In this new era of celebrity, defined by transparency and audience connection, Smith has opened up about his insecurities, failures, and the psychological toll of maintaining a perfect public persona. His willingness to acknowledge mistakes, most notably the 2022 Oscars incident, marks a turning point not just in his public image, but in the broader dialogue about accountability, redemption, and growth. By transforming public scrutiny into an opportunity for self-examination and renewal, Smith offers a blueprint for navigating the complexities of 21st century fame. His story is not one of unbroken success, but of purposeful evolution, marked by introspection, courage, and a deep commitment to personal truth. Even as he faces challenges, his resilience and clarity ensure his place as a figure of enduring relevance and inspiration. Will Smith's journey from a teenage rapper in Philadelphia to a globally recognized icon in entertainment is a testament to his strategic acumen, emotional intelligence, and relentless adaptability. His early success with DJ Jazzy Jeff laid the foundation for a career that seamlessly transitioned into television and then film. In every phase, Smith has demonstrated a remarkable ability to reinvent himself without losing the essence of his identity. He chose roles that were not only commercially successful, but culturally significant, offering fresh representations of Black identity in mainstream media. From science fiction to biopics, from comedic roles to emotionally complex performances, his versatility has been central to his longevity. Yet Smith's influence extends beyond the screen. He has become a motivational figure, an entrepreneur, and a digital storyteller. In this new era of celebrity, defined by transparency and audience connection, Smith has opened up about his insecurities, failures, and the psychological toll of maintaining a perfect public persona. His willingness to acknowledge mistakes, most notably the 2022 Oscars incident, marks a turning point not just in his public image, but in the broader dialogue about accountability, redemption, and growth. By transforming public scrutiny into an opportunity for self-examination and renewal, Smith offers a blueprint for navigating the complexities of 21st century fame. His story is not one of unbroken success, but of purposeful evolution, marked by introspection, courage, and a deep commitment to personal truth. Will Smith's journey from a teenage rapper in Philadelphia to a globally recognized icon in entertainment is a testament to his strategic acumen, emotional intelligence, and relentless adaptability. His early success with DJ Jazzy Jeff laid the foundation for a career that seamlessly transitioned into television and then film. In every phase, Smith has demonstrated a remarkable ability to reinvent himself without losing the essence of his identity. He chose roles that were not only commercially successful, but culturally significant, offering fresh representations of Black identity in mainstream media. From science fiction to biopics, from comedic roles to emotionally complex performances, his versatility has been central to his longevity. Yet Smith's influence extends beyond the screen. He has become a motivational figure, an entrepreneur, and a digital storyteller. In this new era of celebrity, defined by transparency and audience connection, Smith has opened up about his insecurities, failures, and the psychological toll of maintaining a perfect public persona. His willingness to acknowledge mistakes, most notably the 2022 Oscars incident, marks a turning point not just in his public image, but in the broader dialogue about accountability, redemption, and growth. By transforming public scrutiny into an opportunity for self-examination and renewal, Smith offers a blueprint for navigating the complexities of 21st century fame. Will Smith's story isn't just one of fame, it's a declaration of possibility. It's the raw, unscripted truth of what it means to fall, to get back up, and to rise even higher. He has stood on stages of glory and walked through valleys of criticism, but never stopped moving. He has turned the spotlight inward, exposing the fears, regrets, and battles most celebrities bury. And in doing so, he's given us more than performances. He's given us permission. Permission to fail. Permission to heal. Permission to evolve. With every project, every speech, every tear, he reminds us that greatness isn't a destination. It's a decision made daily. Whether portraying a determined father, a boxing legend, or a flawed man trying to do right, Smith has infused his work with heart, fire, and truth. He challenges us to confront our limits, then shatter them, to embrace the pain, learn from the fall, and own every chapter of our story. Because that's what legends do. They rise, they reflect, and they inspire others to do the same. Will Smith's story isn't just one of fame, it's a declaration of possibility. It's the raw, unscripted truth of what it means to fall, to get back up, and to rise even higher. He has stood on stages of glory and walked through valleys of criticism, but never stopped moving. He has turned the spotlight inward, exposing the fears, regrets, and battles most celebrities bury. And in doing so, he's given us more than performances. He's given us permission. Because that's what legends do. They rise, they reflect, and they inspire others to do the same. To embrace the pain, learn from the fall, and own every chapter of our story. He challenges us to confront our limits, then shatter them. With heart, fire, and truth, Smith infuses his work with the rawness of real life. Whether he's portraying a flawed man, a visionary, a father, or a fighter, every frame he touches becomes a message. You can grow, you can come back, you can rise. Smith's journey isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about standing in the storm and choosing purpose over pride. It's about doing the work even when no one sees. He has become more than a movie star. He's become a mirror to our own potential. When he falls, we watch closely, not for failure but for the rise. When he speaks, he opens a door not only into his soul, but into our own possibility. His story is a reminder that there's power in the rebuild, honor in the repair, and greatness in the grit. Let the world say what it will. Smith's voice has never been louder. Not because he shouts, but because he speaks from a place of truth earned in silence. In a world craving authenticity, Will Smith doesn't just play heroes. He shows us how to become our own.